Back. Hey, everybody. Oh my goodness. What a chaotic launch. All of the things. Alright, let's get back to it. We got some dailies to finish, some weeklies to finish, and I'd like to try a hard siege if we can fit it in. Alright. See that dancing dino, Peachy? Clapping penguin. What do we unlock? Some bits and bobs. Alright. Cool. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Perk tree. I know we want that. That seems pretty good too. I know we want this, so that'll be next level. Okay, and I need to spend... It's the perfect thing to do right now. Let's just find some random colors that look fun. Need to spend some yellow stuff. Antian spears? Sure. Sure, why not? Flesh terror action going on. We got here blood dragons. Have ever heard of blood dragons? I had no idea that the Black Templars were part of the Iron Fists. Or, Iron Fists. Imperial Fists. I did not know that. Interesting. guess that makes sense in a way. Already maxed out all that. I think we blew through enough stuff there. These emblems. Great. Great, great, great. And there's so many guns to level. So many. Okay. Anybody wants to join their scout? Let's do a little warm-up mission here. Do a little warm-up. It's Chewie. I think we played with Chewie before. Oh.
Tyranids!
Join like halfway through. Sweet. Cool, cool. Easy XP.
No telling what surprises await.
Talassa, commune with the main console in front of you to
It's a
bypass
chaos
the
speaking.
security protocols.
Securing the main console. Find the routers with those symbols and reactivate them at once. Young beast, take it down! Choke on your spores, young beast.
Already missing the flamer.
Changing magazine. Your prospects deep scan red.
I didn't even see the panel. Which are we after? I guess Sigma.
Releasing frag grenade.
EXK.
Ammunition cache.
DMXZ. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Welcome to the tavern. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday.
Console displays a new symbol configuration.
Playing Space Marine 2, I think 3 weeks. At this point, this will be the 3rd week. KZA.
That was a match.
You bought it a few days ago, haven't read it yet? Oh man, it's awesome. It is awesome.
Excellent work, brother.
He was right up here, wasn't it? That's X. E. Where's K? Not sure your PC will handle it. Ah. It is a little graphic intensive. At times, especially during Siege, but the engine is pretty good at
Engineering networks coming back to functionality.
keeping resource usage pretty low.
The lift platform is in transit.
He might be alright. Never know till you try.
The lift has arrived. We can continue.
Attention boarding parties. We have confirmation that Combat Squad Favors is lost. I need a mission status update from all remaining combat squads.
So you'd have it when you buy a new PC, which is hopefully soon. Nice. Yeah, it's so good, man. It's so good. I got it thinking that, you know, like Space Marine 1, I'd probably just play the main story and then be done with it. And then the operations and the stuff you can do after the story is just, it's so good. I've been playing it way longer than I thought I would. Cat tail in my face, can't see. When you do get around to playing it, play through the whole campaign before you do any of the operations. The operations are... So when you're doing the campaign, you'll hear dialogue and whatnot talking about other groups of Space Marines doing other objectives. That's what the operations are. So the operations are you playing those other teams doing other parts. It's supposed to be able to handle it in low graphics. Yeah. One of my other viewers was playing with a pretty old machine and really only had trouble in Siege or in big waves of enemies. Otherwise, played just fine. He just recently got a new computer, so...
Reinforce Octavio and protect the cyclonic armaments. Talassa, your new orders are to destabilize the reactor, cause a temperature spike, and the Tyranid
my
will
arm.
redirect the assault to you,
You go.
buying Heraton and Octavio some time to prime the armaments. When you reach the reactor's cooling console, disable the emergency blast shields.
You can also, if you prefer to play single player, you can set it so that you're in a private instance, and it'll give you NPCs, but the NPCs are pretty bad, is the only downside.
Talassa, I need you to disable the entire cooling array. Concentrate fire on the exposed cooling rods.
Still got a GTX 980? Oh man, that's what I had before I upgraded to this computer. Such a good card. Such a good card.
Exterminate.
You might...
Picking up extra rounds.
I bet you could play this just fine on a 980. You don't play single player, you're all for the co-op. It's better with co-op, honestly. Much better with co-op. And the community's great. I've had, I don't know how many people drop by the stream and offer to, you know, carry me through to help me get XP and stuff like that. Give me tips on builds and weapons. It's been great.
Excellent, Talassa. You will need to repeat the same process at the second array. Access granted to the bridge console.
And there's a ton to level up and grind. There's cosmetics to unlock, there's weapons to level up, there's dailies, weeklies, and 6 different difficulties. There's a lot to do.
Disgusting Tyranid scum.
You're good at parrying. The game is a lot easier than I'm making it look. I am not good at parrying. But parrying is one of the key mechanics to staying alive. Now there are weapons called fencing weapons that make it easier. Getting hyped reminds you of the old days of Duke Nukem. It's good stuff. And it can get like I was saying in the siege waves, it gets crazy very quickly with how many enemies there are.
Destroyed.
Temperatures at critical level. Plasma reactors shutting down to prevent catastrophic detonation. Talassa, do not let the reactors cool down. This cruiser will soon perform its final task. Proceed to the decks below and force the plasma reactors to overheat.
You play different classes or different builds? So there are currently 6 classes. There is a 7th one being added in quarter 1, 2026. So just in a couple months. There is Assault, which is a jump pack marine. There's Vanguard, Sniper, Bulwark, which is kind of the tank, Tactical, which is what I'm playing. They're kind of flexible, and then Heavy, which is all the heavy weapon using. Now there are some weapons that are restricted to certain classes. But all of the content, and this is the best part about the game, all of the content, any new missions that get added, it's all free. The only thing that you might pay for is if you really want some cosmetics. There are some cosmetics, like what I'm wearing, that are locked behind paid DLC. That being said, considering all the actual content in the game is free, I went ahead and bought both of the season passes because I think the devs deserve it. They did an incredible job with this game. Plus, I got the base game for like $20, so. I feel like it is well deserved. But to go back to the whole classes and whatnot thing, each class does have different builds depending on which weapon you're using. So, like the class I'm using right now, there's a really good build for plasma weapons. There's a really good build for the heavy bolter. There's a really good build for, well, pretty much any weapon. They've done a pretty good job at balancing those things, so you can really kind of play whatever you like best. You got it on Black Friday weekend sale? Yeah, they had a great deal going on for it. There is voice chat in the game too, but I don't think anybody really uses it. I think most people kind of just want to hop on here and zone out, kill some Tyranids.
Access granted.
But if you've got buddies to play with, you guys will have an absolute blast. Absolute blast.
Brother, why is it you do not approach all your duties with the same gusto?
Like I said, there's 6 different varying difficulties, so if you guys feel like one difficulty is too easy, just crank it on up.
It is imperative we learn from our victories and our defeats.
We answer ahead. I will fight on the battlefield. You can learn from my actions afterwards.
But we're about to go into a boss fight. And this is the newest mission they released.
That reactor must be destroyed.
It
Honor
needs to
our
attack.
brothers. Honor our chapter. Here it comes, brothers.
You are fertilizing them.
Watch for its diving attack.
Know no fear.
Spicy in here. It's hectic. It is a little hectic, yep.
We killed one prime, and its companion's fury magnifies. Let us unite the prime to death.
Nice. No! Okay. I was about to die to that.
Nothing but a swift death to these beasts. Get your stim injectors. Now, engage the console to cripple the reactor. And Talassa, when those magnetic stabilizers stop,
Yeah, it gets spicy sometimes.
be advised.
Very close, yeah. Yep.
Prevents catastrophic plasma dispersal.
So on lower difficulties, what happens on this difficulty, I'm on, this is kind of the medium one. This is like, I think, difficulty 3 out of 6. Which is just, this is the most comfy for me to play. No stress,
We're tracking your signatures.
no fuss kind of a thing.
Already on board. Our brothers prevail.
But on this one, the first time you die, you get a wound. So your teammates can heal you, get you back up. If you die again, then you're dead and you have a cooldown timer. And then you'll respawn. The higher difficulty you go, the less wounds you get, and you go just straight into death with a really long cooldown timer. And then the lower difficulty you go, the more times you can fall over without gaining a wound.
Evacuation routes immediately.
And then the dailies and weeklies have modifiers to them to either make them harder or easier. So like the other day, there was one where there were no heal packs in the mission, but you started with 10 of them, kind of a thing. They're just weird mechanics. One of the dailies today was like significantly reduced melee damage, but significantly increased range damage. Got some cool modifiers. And then of course you have the awesome cutscenes before and after each mission. The beginning of this mission is awesome. You start on the outside of the ship, in space. You get to see all the stuff. Keeps things interesting, yeah. Yep. But the environments are so good. They nailed them in every mission. That and the combat. They nailed the combat. It just feels good. When you start to get better and better at parries and stuff like that, it just feels even better. You just feel like an absolute beast when you pull off all the parries and dodges and all that jazz.